Yeah, good afternoon. You're welcome. You're welcome to my live stream broadcast today. How are you all doing? I hope I meet you well. I hope you're all doing fine. I hope you're still coping. I hope you're coping with this Nigeria situation, the economy situation. Mm, God has been faithful. Yeah, even though things are hard, it's obvious. It's obvious that we are in the hard time. We are living in the hard time now. All right, things are good. Not to say the negative. All right, but we thank God for His faithfulness. We thank God for His love and His mercy endures forever in our lives. The fact that we are still alive, we are still alive, we are coping, we are still breathing. Yes, even though things are not easy, but God is helping us. We are still sustaining, we are still surviving. So all thanks be to God. We give God the glory for that. So I I have two things to talk about today, just 2 point agenda that I'd like to highlight. I'd like to talk about today. All right. I almost missed this live stream today. I almost postponed it. Okay, so but all the same, I just decided to be here today, but I will be brief. I'll be brief by the grace of God. So now, I actually want to give us an update. I want to update us about what happened yesterday in Grand Community. So it's no longer a news that uh, I think I made a post about it. Was it yesterday or so? Yeah, I talked about it that there's going to be a meeting. Yes, I posted an update about it that there's going to be a meeting yesterday. You know, a very important meeting between the stakeholders, the partners. Partnering NGOs in UAG, with opposed to Dr. Ken Wakama and his team. That they are going to have a very crucial meeting. To have a discussion about disbursement matter. All right. So the meeting was held yesterday. It's quite an interesting one. A whole lot was said. All right, which I would like us to talk about. To highlight some points out of what was said in that meeting yesterday. I'd like us to highlight some points. Now let's talk about a few things about it, and after which I'd like to hear your own opinion, your view, and your take about the meeting. What do you think about the meeting and everything that was said? What do you think about it? I would like us to talk about it, okay? And that is what we're going to do today. So that is the first thing we're going to talk about today. After which, on the second point, will be yes, if there's still going to be time, if there's going to be time for me to talk about it. All right, we'll talk about the online business. Yeah, the online business that I posted early this morning. Some people are having issue with it. All right, some are having trouble getting the link, and some are not just understanding. So I'd like to just to talk about it briefly. Okay, but first and foremost, let me quickly do a little bit of introduction on myself. Because some people might be coming in case some people that might be stumbling on this video after this live stream for the first time. Some people might be joining the live stream for the first time, and some might be seeing the video afterwards. All right, so uh, to the people that will be joining this live stream for the first time, and to those that will be seeing the video after the live stream, those that will be seeing it for the first time, my name is Prince Adeola Aleshinloye, aka Crown Prince or CP. All right, and you're welcome to my channel. This is CP channel. All right, I welcome you all to this channel today, and this channel is basically for promoting and dispensing updates, online business updates. We have several online business that can fetch you money. All right, any business you can think of online, ranging from cryptocurrency, arbitrage trading, forex trading, um, hair drops. Hair drops now. All those free coin or token that you can mine. Mining. I'll be updating your mining. Profitable mining that are free, that you can be mining, and you'll be earning. You'll be earning USDT. You'll be earning the dollars. And we call it hair drops, and we call some end drops. And We talk about, we dispense and share updates about peer-to-peer, how you can trade, buying and selling of a coin, how to go about it. And we also get updates on this channel on importation and exportation, exports and how you can be exporting foodstuffs. All these are online business. The business you can do within the four walls of your home, at the comfort of your home. You'll be doing with your mobile phone, and you'll be making cool dollars. You'll be making money right at the comfort of your home without stressing yourself. Okay. And there are some other headline, online businesses that costs, some tokens, some little investment. All right. But they are very legit and they're very profitable. I'm going to be bringing them to you one after the other as I'm having the chance or the opportunity to bring them to you. All right. Of which one of them that I'll be talking to you very soon, probably by next week, Monday or thereabout, I'll be talking to you. I'll be giving you an update. I'll be teaching you how to register in this very online business called Beyond Infinity. It's very powerful. It's very, very powerful. You'll be earning weekly, 3% every week. And you also qualify for a brand new car, which I've qualified for a brand new car as an ambassador, of Beyond Infinity. And my weekly earning uh, will be withdrawable by March 9. I'll be withdrawing my money every week, and I didn't invest anything. As at the time I joined last year, I did not invest, although the registration fee to that one is $50, but it's very, very legit, and you'll be making the money, you will not regret it. All right. But I happen to be among the people that joined last year when there was promo. So meaning that people are joining with a free link, but the ambassadors in the company are the one paying the $50. They're paying the $50 for those that joined the business last year during the promo. They are the one paying the $50 for us. The ambassadors in the company, they were the one that was paying the $50 registration fee, for all the members that register with free link, and we are earning every week. We are earning, and I've been earning since then, since last year till now. I've been earning in that business. All right. But the earning, all my earnings, they are compounding, and they have not really dropped. They have not dropped in my withdrawable wallet. All right. But they are going to be dropping in my withdrawable wallet as from March 9th. So the compounding of my earning since last year will have accumulated enough, for the extra on top to be dropping for me in my withdrawable wallet, whereby I'll be able to withdraw it to my external wallet, as USDT, and I'll be spending it. So, and I've also qualified for their brand new car, which will be given to me by June this year, by the grace of God. Not only me, there are many Nigerians that have qualified for that car. So we are all together in one group. They call it car award ambassador for Beyond Infinity. So there's a separate group for that, for people that qualify for that brand new car in Nigeria, and we'll be giving in June. All right, it's another amazing online business platform that I'll be proud and I'll be glad to introduce it to you guys, and you will not regret. So you can imagine, how does it feel for you to be withdrawing every week, like $1,000 every week, in this Beyond Infinity business, online business I'm about to introduce to you. $1,000. See, I've already gotten to the stage whereby I'll be withdrawing $1,000 every week. Every week. All right. And it's very legit. We have testimonies about it everywhere. Testimony about it everywhere. But the only challenge here now is that there is no promo again for this year. Okay, there's no promo again for this year. All right, the promo meaning that people can register, without paying a dime, without paying the registration fee. So ambassadors in the company were the one that will be paying the money, the registration fee for them. All right. So, and that was the privilege that I had as at the time that I joined last year. But now that promo has been put on hold. For now, anybody that's coming in to Beyond Infinity will be paying their registration fee for now. But it's one of the best online business platform that I've ever seen, and I'm very proud to introduce to anybody. So probably by next week, Monday or Tuesday, I'll be bringing it at 4. I'll be bringing it to you, to whoever that cares to join. All right. So that is that. Now let's go straight to the issue of grant community. All right. So they had the meeting yesterday concerning discussing about the issue around the grant. All right. So, and Apostle Ken Wakama talked, he said a lot of things about the stage that they are in the preparation for this money, for the grant to be disbursed. So, he mentioned the stage they are. Pastor Obi Wangbotu talk, and most of the things that were talked there, we're going to highlight the point, the key points in their speech or speeches, and then we will talk about it. Then you share your own view and opinion concerning it. So,
it's a thing of joy that we are having this meeting. I almost made up my mind not to be in this meeting. I'm not changing my mind because I discovered something that in grand community, if you talk, why do you talk? If you don't talk, why are you not talking? So you have to know what you are doing. The last time we had the meeting, when they promised that somebody said if things doesn't work out, you better come out and explain to us so that we know what is happening and keeping quiet. And I promised to do that. That is what necessitated my coming. Before I proceed, I made me to appreciate all the CEOs, beneficiaries, and Apostle Ambassador Dr. Ken Wakama. Also, I must thank various stakeholders, the UAG management, our Grand Pressure Group of Nigerian executives, the think tank that have been pioneering the affairs of this great project. So I want to thank Special Chief.
Before I continue, I would like to know whether the audio that's this audio that I'm playing for the meeting, Apostle Dr. Ken Wakama audio during the meeting, is it very clear? Can you hear it clearly? I would like somebody to type it, on the comments to know whether it is clear. Let me know if it's very audible. If it's very clear, can you hear it clearly?
Also, our mama, Iron Lady. I also want to thank Dr. Olufemi and so many others that I cannot mention. I also want to thank Pastor B and his team. Many others. Time will not permit me to mention everybody.
Is the audio clear? Can you hear it clearly?
God has used to do so many things. I made so much sacrifices. I want you to know that we recognize all your efforts. Someone like Osim will be here for months. Thank you all and God. Thank you all and God. Thank you all and God bless you all. There are issues I want to discuss with you all. But first, I want to say
this. A bit clear. So the thing is not clear.
That this very project is not a free project and cannot fail. Recently, there were so many stories pumping out from every corner. Government had taken over this and that, sometimes I get nervous. How all these stories are coming out? Where are they coming from?
James, what did you say? You said how much is the registration for the online business? Okay. I said it in my opening speech. I said it's $50. Yeah. For the online presentation, the online business that I mentioned earlier, that I said I'll be bringing it, I'll be presenting it formally by Monday or Tuesday. That online business is called Beyond Infinity. It's one of the best online business ever that I've ever done. It's very, very, very lucrative and very legit. It's from America. All right. I'm in it since last year, and I've been earning every week. I'm in my tier 3 now, so I'm earning 5% of every on the investment. Okay, 5%. But when you are starting with 3% on your earnings. So it will be compounding every week. To be compounding every week. Okay. But you will not have access to withdraw the money, the profit, until 1 year. All right. And I joined last year, and I've been seeing my earning dropping. The thing is compounding. All right. So, but the excess on it, the interest on it, on the compounded money, will be dropping to my external wallet for me to be able to withdraw it as from next month. As from next month. It's one of the powerful online business I've ever seen since I've been doing online business. So you will not regret it. To be part of that online business, which is called Beyond Infinity. Beyond Infinity Club. It's a millionaires club. All right. It's a club. All right. To be part of it is $50 for registration. It's very, very powerful. It's very, very powerful. So let's continue listening to Dr. Ken Wakama's audio that was recorded during the meeting. I want us to hear what he said so that we can talk about it and round up this broadcast. Okay.
Was that the plan the devil wanted? But thank God, it's not the devil that decided the face of this program, but God. On every one of you partners to listen to me this hour. One of the greatest things that happened in Grand Community is this UAG. No grant in Nigeria has ever gotten to this far. God has been helping us in so many ways. So the devil never believed that this grant can still be mentioned by this time. But believe you me, we are stronger than ever.
Thank you, James. Thank you. You said it's very clear. It's clear. Thank you.
One of the issues I want to look into this night, please, I need you to understand that so many of you are sending me all manners of insult messages. I don't blame you, because if you wear the shoe I'm wearing, then you will know whether you see the men. Some are saying I'm a liar, some are saying this and that. I'm come to deceive people again. You believe in grand, but you don't believe in the grand handler. I wonder what you're looking for. And I don't want to hear any other thing but broadcast. That's the mindset of that is not very, very mature. Because you don't understand all the updates we've been giving you concerning this grant. Like nobody, no grant handler has ever done this before. But we come down every day to have a fellowship with all of you. And you still call me names. When this money comes, want your conscience and blame you for taking this money after the insult. And many of you are giving me every day. Well, I leave that to God or to judge. I'm not cursing anybody, but God will be the judge. That after all my suffering and labor, fighting for every one of us, risking my life, what I will benefit is insult. To God be the glory. Time will settle everything. Number one thing I want to handle is the issue of bundles. You know that I have always maintained that we have not done this before. And there is bound to be mistakes. Nevertheless, we are looking into it, doing our best to see how we can carry everybody along. We are all once bundlehead. Therefore, we cannot throw the interest of bundlehead on the wayside. It is important that I condemn the threat issued to all Grand Pressure Group and some other stakeholders. There is no amount of money that can equal life, and such utterances can cause a panic that even the authority may react drastically. I therefore appeal that we withdraw all kinds of threats, violence, attitude, and character that may negate the vision. Focus and result oriented. Whether the angels know what to do, the never bundle has benefits. Therefore, I urge every bundle head, leader your weapon. This project has not finished and cannot finish without your interest. Yes, number two, the essence of calling for a fresh validation of your NGO is to be sure from disbursement. I've heard that some people are experiencing difficulties in carrying out the upload, and the persons are having so much challenges. But the truth is that if you have feeling updated your BVN, your name, your account, there's no button to press, and that button will not say you'll be clear. But within the time, it will clear you. And from the back door, they will pick up all your uploads, and everything will be okay. So do not panic. Nobody's going to be removed like the late before 2000 NGOs were removed. There is nothing like that. It is just people who feel that they hate me and they want to tarnish my image. There is nothing like that. And you have a right if you feel you hate me. That's your cup of tea. It doesn't remove anything from me because I don't need your permission or your like before I can progress in life. So whatever you sow, you reap. Number three, I promise that we will achieve disbursement on or before 20th of February, which is today. But this is one of the reasons that I choose to be in this meeting. Because I promise you before the month runs out, looking at the way things are going, we'll be able to achieve disbursement. But as we speak, that was not possible. Not from me. Some of you are sending me a message. Disburse this grant, disburse this grant. Sometimes I say, people, I know what we are going through. Nigeria is difficult. But does that affect sense of reasoning? That somebody will just be thinking that the grant is given to somebody, he sat down on it, and the people that gave it to you, you didn't disburse, they didn't do anything. We're talking about government here. This money has not been released in my hand or the team. The process is still on with various challenges, but God has been on our side. I owe you the duty to keep you abreast until you finally arrive, which we are already there by the grace of God. I will not explain in detail, but you can see the signs already. And I told that when next I speak to you, you will have your expectation in your hands. Somebody said to me that you are coming to have meeting again to deceive people. Anybody that has sense will know that there's nothing like deceiving here. We are trying to be open so that people will know what we are doing. Nothing like deceit. This has not happened before. And there's so many factors why it has not happened before. But God has helped us so much to get to this level. And we cannot be able to fathom what will happen tomorrow. Though we are praying and believing God that nothing will set us back again. As we have come to this level, we want to put the app and everything inside available to be ready for this movement. That was the instruction given to us. That is why we are doing all this exercise. Please finally forgive us whichever way we are not doing well and do well to encourage us and condemning us because all the stakeholders and my humble self are not sleeping. We will not be able to prove that, but God knows our hearts. That once we have this fund dropped, we will start disbursement immediately. I sincerely urge you to assist us in building this grand community ecosystem where the government will look at us and admire our ability. Before I round up, I want to say this. There are so many misconduct in the app. Most of you put in fake BVN so that if you press it, it will not get to you. But fortunately, there are
Theophilus, welcome.
authorities has given us
You said you are not comfortable with the
access to do what we need to do so that we can get the right people.
Don't worry, we'll talk about it.
And some of you have about multiple NGOs. They do all manners of things. This is not acceptable. That is why we are doing all this thing. To be able to say there are over 5,000 sisters or more that are clean, no issue. They have been selected. It is out of the people that have questions that we have to go to their app and then correct done it, it did not show you clear, forget about it. They've already done it from the backlog. They'll pick it up and this will work well. I would love to take just 5 questions before I leave so that some of you may ask what is in your mind. But before I do that, I want to assure you that God has been on our side and this grant will be delivered by the grace of God. All the rumors and stories everywhere, they are not completely true, but some of them is almost true, but God done great things for us. So let us continue in prayer until this baby is delivered. Stop calling names, accusing everybody, writing whatever you feel you can write, saying whatever you feel you can say. Those things are not helping us. What is important here is to encourage us and to pray for us. Every one of us, all my pressure group executive team that are working with me, we are not resting. We are not resting. We are spending money almost every day to one thing or the other to see that this thing excel and it will surely excel. Once again, I want to thank all of you for your patience, for your support. There are so many of you who dedicate themselves to pray for us and for this project. And encourage, not just prayer. There are so many too who choose that their job will be to discourage and to insult. Once every man so that's what he will reap. God bless you all. Thank you so much.
Okay. Uh, my people, you have heard the voice of the country director of UAG, you know, for the during the meeting that was held yesterday with NGOs, partnering NGOs, and the rest of them. All right, you heard him clearly. All right, but one point that he said that he mentioned in that meeting that I held on to, even though I'm not so comfortable, just like what Theophilus said. Theophilus said he was not comfortable with the meeting, and I believe he was referring to the last night meeting, you know, by the country director and the partnering NGO. I want to believe that is the one that Theophilus was referring to, that he was not comfortable with. In my own opinion, I think I'm taking my cue with what Theophilus said. Yeah, I'm taking my cue with what Theophilus said. Really and truly, I wasn't comfortable with that meeting last night. I was not comfortable with that meeting last night, and I believe uh, that would be the cue of most of you here too. You know, I'm not comfortable with that meeting yesterday. Yeah, say what is still holding them? He said, what is still holding them? Say, uh, what is holding them based on the way the meeting went, based on the thing that was discussed in that meeting, which I have played to you now. I played to you the voice of the country director himself. I'm still going to play the one of uh, the think tank chairman, this Pastor Binwango. He says something too. All right. And even Ustaz Dawood. I will later play Ustaz Dawood on as well. All right. But talking about what is delaying them, according to what who is this? This should be Kudirat Jimo. Yeah. Kudirat Jimos asked a question here. He said, what is delaying them to disburse the money to Nigerians? See, I believe it's the government of the day that is delaying them based on what Apostle Dr. Ken Wakama said. They have already done their own part. These people are human, all right? Despite the fact that I wasn't comfortable, I was not satisfied with the meeting, the way the meeting went yesterday. Because the reason is because all the things that was said in that meeting, you know, beat my expectation, as in a negative way. In a negative way. All the things that were said in that meeting yesterday wasn't as I expected it. That wasn't what I expected to hear. And I believe that's exactly how you all feel too. It wasn't what we expected to hear. we are thinking that that speech or that meeting yesterday, Apostle Ken Wakama's speech, is going to be more of a broadcast whereby we will know what and what belongs to each NGO, as in the modalities and the templates of the sharing formula will be said there, you know. But unfortunately, it did not talk in that direction at all. That's why I said that yesterday meeting beat my imagination and my expectation in a negative way, in a way that I don't expect it. Okay, but what can we do? What can we do about it? It has happened, it has happened. You know, they have they have said whatever they want to say in the meeting. Okay, and we have listened to them, we have heard them. All right. So even though what they said wasn't what we expected to hear, and we were not pleased as a result of that, but we just have to hand over everything to God. We have to hand over everything to God. So, and we should be in the line of, you know, that God is in charge, God is involved, and God will surely give us the best. Are you getting it now? So, I want to read a few things about the question and answer. Some people were asking questions in that meeting, which I did not record. I did not record that part. They asked him questions in that meeting, and he gave them answers. All right. So I will read few of those questions and answers to you. All right. So he said, what I wrote down here said the summary of that meeting yesterday is disbursements isn't coming this February as planned because of some hiccups. Are you saying this? He said isn't happening. Disbursement isn't happening this February as planned because of some hiccups and itches. All right, which has to do with government parastatals. It's all about government. So these people are not to be blamed 100%. Apostle Ken Wakama, Comrade Abdul Razak, the German machine, and the other person, because there are three of them that are signatories. They are signatories to the money. So they are not to be blamed. As a matter of fact, based on the information that was said, or the thing that was said in that meeting, we have been made to understand that they have done all their own part. They have signed the clearance document for the disbursement to take place. They have done every other thing perfectly. So, but CBN has not yet dropped the money in their account, and there is nothing they can do about it than to play along, to be patient. So now, the statement what I wrote down here said, let me read some things that I wrote down here during the meeting. He said, but there are assurance of disbursement as soon as the money gets to the designated account. All right. Then these are some of the questions that were asked in that meeting. The question is, somebody asked in the meeting that, will there be MOU signing before disbursement take place? Will there be MOU signed before disbursement? Somebody asked the question in the meeting. And here is the answer that Apostle Ken gave the person. He said, yes, there will be MOU signing before disbursement, which will be sent to the app. Then the NGO will download it, sign it, and upload it back to the app. Once the money is dropped, then those who have signed the MOU will get disbursement immediately. So, in other words, there is no how disbursement will take place without the signing of MOU. So that is what Apostle Ken said in that meeting when somebody asked the question. He said, yes, the MOU must be signed before disbursement will take place, before the money will be disbursed to NGOs. And he said signing of the MOU will not be a big deal because it will not really require NGOs to converge, in Abuja as they did during the verification of their this thing. They don't need to converge or to gather or to come to Abuja again. He said the MOU will be uploaded on the app, and the NGOs, the NGO CEOs will download it. Will download the MOU document. They will download it from the app. They will sign it and upload it back immediately. So it's going to be a very fast process without any delay. And he said immediately they are filling or they are signing the MOU on the app, the money will be dropped into the account. So he said that. Then another question here is, how many bundles will be given to each NGOs? Somebody asked this question in the meeting yesterday. That how many bundles will be given to NGOs? And Apostle Ken answered the question by saying, he said, I cannot tell. I cannot tell how many bundles will be given to each NGOs because we are not done with what we are doing. We are not done with the work we are doing. All those hundreds and thousands of bundles uploaded by NGOs, bundles uploaded by NGOs, uh, is not visible. He said all those hundred thousands of bundles, hundred and thousands of bundles uploaded by the NGOs are not visible, meaning that it's not all of them that will be attended to or that will be accepted. Okay, they are not visible. We had more than 100 million of bundles. Are you getting it? Apostle Ken Wakama is the one that is talking now. We have he said we have more than 100 million bundles. Multiply it by 100 by 1,000 beneficiaries. He said multiply 100 million bundles by 1,000 beneficiaries. So you should multiply it by 1,000 beneficiary. You know what it will give you. All right, and you and I know that Nigerians are not up to 1 billion. All right. So that is that. Do you understand that question? The way you answered the question. Somebody asked him that how many bundles will be assigned or will be given to each NGOs. He now said he can't say that now because work is still ongoing. They are still working. Not until they finish the work they are doing before he can actually come out to say the number of bundles that will be given to each NGO. He said, but however, they are seeing hundreds and thousands of bundles from NGOs. He said not all of them are not visible, meaning that they are duplicated. They have a lot of duplicates. Some bundles have a lot of duplicates, in hundreds and in thousands duplicates. He now said that multiply 100 million bundles by 1,000 beneficiaries. So the result is outrageous, as in is excess, meaning that they can't cover all those excesses. So they have to take them down. They have to sort them out and take down or remove those duplicates, from the bundles, which is what they are doing, according to him. All right. So, said somebody asked another question, say, will NGOs and cooperatives receive same amount? Somebody asked a question that will NGO and cooperative receive same amount during disbursement? Will they be getting the same amount during disbursement? And Apostle Ken answer him that we will update everybody on what is going to happen. But the assertion that NGOs and cooperative owner will receive the same amount is not true, meaning that it is not true that NGO and the cooperative will not receive the same amount. He said, but he cannot really state it out right now until when the money drops into their account. Okay. Then Pastor Obi Wangbo says all CEOs should work on their bundle heads. Secondly, those CEOs who are no longer picking calls from their bundle heads are already shooting themselves on their foot. Once Apostle Ken Wakama release the template, that is what we are going to work with. That is what Pastor Obi Wangbo says. Okay, so that is that. That is what I could jot down, what I could take down during the meeting. So I want you to, I would like to read some of your comments to share your own opinion. What do you feel about this update or about this meeting, about the meeting that was held yesterday? Based on what I played to you now, you have heard the voice or the speech of Apostle Ken Wakama that he gave during the meeting yesterday. And I would like to hear your own view. Did they tell us time of disbursement now? No. Grace, you asked a question that did they tell us the time for disbursement? They didn't tell us time of disbursement. They only said the work is still ongoing, and everything has been done. Everything has been done on the side of Apostle Ken Wakama and the other and two other signatories. They have done their own work. They say everything is now in the hand of the government to deposit, to give order to CBN to deposit the money to their account. Okay, God bless you. Adezi, you said, let the will of God be done in this disbursement. Amen. I say amen to that. I say, and that is the way to go. That is just the perfect mindset, you know, to use as an approach. That's the perfect approach or the mindset to use on this grand disbursement matter. All right, let's hand over everything to God. God will surely perfect what He has started. God has started it and He will perfect it. Let us not give ourselves unnecessary worries, unnecessary tension and pressure. It doesn't really worth it. Okay, it doesn't really worth it. Just like what I write, what somebody said here. He said, after the last night meeting, the purpose of shutting down all platform is defeated at the end of the day, based on the outcome of the meeting. He said, let's keep on doing the works that we have been doing before grants came. Let's keep hustling. Let's keep hustling. There's no food for lazy man. Let us not rely on grants. All right. This is somebody's advice to grant community that we should remove our mind. It's not as if we should remove our mind from the grant completely, but we should just take it easy. We should take it gently and easy. Then we should focus on other businesses that we are doing, that we have been doing before now. Let's focus on them and let's hand over everything to God. Just like what Adeze said, that everything should be, that God will perfect His will. The will of God will be done concerning this grand disbursement. And that is my own take as well. That is my cue. That is my take, that the will of God be done concerning this disbursement. Okay? So let's hear what
Of this great project.
Obi Nwagbo said concerning the matter.
My name is Pastor Obi Nwagbo, and it's a pleasure once again talking with all of us. Indeed, it has been a tough new year for all of us all. But in all, Oluwa is still involved as always. We have been butchered, but we remain undeterred because the only option we have is to see that this project is delivered to all. Everything in this nation skyrocketed to the extent of the common man's happiness, which is food. As a team, we are not happy, but we must have to pretend that we are, because no man put his hand on the plow and look back at his feet for the kingdom of God. I have repeatedly maintained that God sent me to this arduous task. I'm still reaffirming it to everyone under the sound of my voice tonight. I'm not saying this for you to believe because you were not there. But the truth is that without God involved, without God being involved in this, I would have personally vacated the entire grand community. And I believe so is other team members of mine. Therefore, I stand before you tonight to sincerely appreciate everyone, especially those who are genuinely praying for us my humble self, I feel the impact of your altars, both to those praying against. I want to also thank you because without that, we may be carried away thinking that everything is normal. There are special
Grace, what did you say? You said
categories of people I'm indebted to. These people are those who have kept faith with me in spite of all you may have had that seems like truth, but they were not discouraged.
Grace, I didn't understand.
Indeed, you are our heroes and heroines, because humanitarian is not outside, it's in the heart. I may have offended so many by maintaining quietness. I've been mute for more than 5 weeks. I only do some necessary motivational write-ups. Please don't see it as an act of cowardice. Rather, see it as the best you have ever witnessed from me. This is important to us all so we can navigate the storms that invaded us to scatter what we all have labored for.
Outcome of today's meeting.
We came in as a result of 7 years journey, and we are pained. And because we are pained, we decided to come in selflessly without asking or judging or agreeing anything with anybody, but to serve selflessly. My ungentleman attitude disappointed me. I am grateful to most of you who made that possible by it. But Pastor Biwa remains resolute in my.
Let's listen to, on the final note, let's quickly listen to the speech of Ustaz Dawood, Ustaz Dawood. So let's hear what he says concerning the meeting that happened yesterday.
Good morning, my fellow subscribers in the grant community. I greet you all in the most benefiting greeting, and I say, may the peace and the mercy and the blessings of our Lord be upon us all. My name is Ustaz Dawood of All Grant Pressure Group of Nigeria. I'm coming your way this morning to, although I don't know what to say, how to say it, but I just want to make you understand that the cause that is coming to me concerning yesterday meeting have already pushed me out to say something. Although I see that meeting as uncalled for, that meeting there is no need for that meeting. What we are expecting, or what everybody is expecting, is disbursement, and as well way forward towards disbursement. But although I am not part of the meeting and I didn't attend the meeting, but people are calling to tell me what happened in the meeting. So that is why I'm coming up, because many people are like on fire towards the results that they find out yesterday. But one thing I want us to know is this: in grant community, there is two fashion in grant community. Some of us are here to give everything to make sure that disbursement comes, to do everything, while some of them are there to make sure that the masses disbursed to them. And most of those people have already gotten the disbursement from the masses. What you need disbursement money for, you have already gotten it. Some of us need disbursement money to get a house, buy our own house or build our own house, get a good business, and as well get savings, maybe car. Then some of those people that are projecting grants, and some of them that are marketing, helping them to market grants, some of them have gotten all those things. Some of them have gotten a house, some of them have gotten cars, some of them have gotten savings for themselves. So most of them will easily come and get tired and go, while some of them will be busy causing damages. But from where we are standing, our interest is being made known from the beginning. We don't want to lose out. We don't want our people to lose out. And who are our people? Are the masses. The masses are our people, and interest will never make us to start misbehaving. We want this money to come and get to everybody. We don't want people to suffer for nothing. We don't want people to continue paying money for nothing. And believe me, disbursement will definitely come, because there's something there that we are seeing and we are working towards that thing. Unfortunately, some circumstances keep on coming. The one we don't see yesterday will come and we will cross it, but some continue coming and we are still crossing it, and we are still expecting disbursement, and that is what we hope for. There's a rumor of money being dropped. Money is coming. Money have been dropped. Money have already dropped in the account, in particular account, disbursement, all these things. Although those rumors are coming from somewhere, and as well, because of the faith and the reality of the money, that is why all those rumors is coming.
I'm trying to read what
it's not as if the money wouldn't have dropped maybe last week or last 2 weeks, but we want to be involved in the cause that will empower people, and as well, we too will be empowered. So we don't want any situation that will lead to mayhem in the community. The CEOs will carry loose, the bundle head will carry big loose, and beneficiary will not know their fate. Definitely, we are working for the purpose of all.
Is correct.
And then we believe that in the end, this objective will be met. It will be met, inshallah. So, everybody will be captured. So, whatever argument that is going behind the skin or behind the closed door, just let it go peacefully, and everything will come out and it will suit us. Believe me, we want everybody to go home smiling. We want everybody to go home smiling. And that is the way it's going to be, because that is what we subscribe for. Happiness, money, success. And definitely it will come to us. Thank you, my people, and God bless you. Before I go, I want you to know that maybe this delay is for the good and betterment of everybody.
Exactly.
Because so many things, like as I have said earlier,
that's what I believe too.
So many things we don't foresee yesterday, we'll come across it and we'll still cross it peacefully. So for the fact that we have been battling so many battles, all the Grand Pressure Group, and we have faced the social media, we have faced the country directors, we have faced the agitators, and now we are in another new phase entirely. And we have been winning, and we are still expecting to win more. To win more battle for the interest of the masses, for the interest of carrying everybody along. So there's so many things that we cannot come out to say based on the sensitivity of who we are dealing with. But all Grand Pressure Group is there. We are not selfish. Believe me, we are not selfish. If we are selfish, every member of our Grand Pressure Group in Abuja would have been riding Jeep as I'm talking to you now. Maybe we wouldn't have been talking. People that came into business in Grand community, most of them are not talking anymore. But we are still in the picture, fighting seen and unseen battle. And no matter how we collect insults from the media, no matter how we make the enemy, you know how we make enemies. Yet we are still standing, trying to take this thing down for the purpose of everybody to achieve something. So believe me, we are not selfish. If we are selfish, I won't be talking to you now. It is time for me to stop talking. How many people is still talking in Grand community? To crown it all again, God is really helping us. God is really on our side. And believe me, like as I said, we have never involved God the way we involve God in this UAAG. And definitely He will lead us out. And everybody will go home with a smiling face by the special mercy of Allah. And nobody is going to be disappointed. Amen. And we will not allow anybody to feel bad or to feel disappointed. The disbursement is coming. Amen. I cannot give you time anymore because I don't want to continue giving you time that to shift. But believe me, disbursement is coming.
Amen.
Disbursement is coming.
Yes.
That is why we are still standing here. If not,
Yes.
why will we continue endangering our life, leaving something that can give us money to something that cannot give us money? Who will do that kind of business? We are here because we believe we can be successful here. And we don't want to continue embezzling people's money for nothing, buying luxuries. Why is it that we don't want to do so? Because we believe whenever we get this disbursement, everything that we have before will be useless, because this money will empower us. Definitely, God will lead us out. Thank you, my people. God bless you all. My name is Sister Dawood of All Ground Pressure Group. Please calm down. Calm down. Definitely, we are going to end this thing in prayer. Calm down.
Amen.
Please, just calm down. Forget about what transpired in the meeting yesterday. You that understand it and you people that didn't understood it, trust us. Just definitely we're not going to fail you. And please, mindful of the way you give your money out unnecessarily. Please, this is a very hard time. Many people that collected their money yesterday, they have eaten it completely. Now they need more. Please be careful. Be very, very careful. Disbursement will come. Even as you don't know what we are going through, or you don't understand how we are going through what we are going through, but just have that faith that disbursement is coming. Just pray for us, our security and our health. And let God give us more wisdom and more connection to make it happen on time within this period. Just believe in God and trust us. Disbursement will come and we will cross this bridge, inshallah. Thank you.
Amen. That is wonderful. What a marvelous speech from Ustaz Dawood. What an interesting speech. What a reassurance of hope. You know, I just thank God for somebody like that, like Ustaz Dawood, to have been in the front line, to have been in the, you know, in the battlefront, giving us a confirmed and authentic update about what is really happening. He's the kind of a person that says it the way it is, without missing word, without fear or favor. All right. So he stand out like that, and everybody know him. They recognize him that way. That is who he is. Okay, and that is why I don't always joke with his update. You had it from him. He's not the kind of person that is known with a character of missing words or beating around bushes. Calling white black and black white. He doesn't know for a double character or a double face person. Ustaz Dawood is not a double-faced person. He says this as it is. I like hearing word from him. He said disbursement will surely come. I want that aspect of his speech to be ringing in our heads. Disbursement will always come. That we don't see it now, the way when we expect it, doesn't mean God has abandoned us, or doesn't mean something has went wrong. Like some people are speculating everywhere, saying, about last week or early this week, that government has hijacked the grant. The grant is now in government hand. Government has hijacked it from the hand of AGPGN and the Apostle Ken. All these are fallacy. All these are heresy. They're just misleading. They're to mislead people and give people heartbroken. Because you and I know that if these grants leave the hand of the NGOs and it gets to the hand of government, you and I know what is going to happen. That grant is as good as, we should forget about it. But thank God in his mercy and his grace, the grant is not hijacked. They are working tirelessly to make sure they deliver this grant to us in no time. So let's keep our hearts together. That is just my final speech. All right. As I'm rounding up this live stream, I want to encourage us that let's keep our hearts together, just like as Ustaz Dawood said. So I want to add my own voice to that of Ustaz Dawood, to encourage us and assure us that this money is ours. God has perfected it. God has done it. And God has mandated it, that it is our money. Let's just keep our hope alive and remain alive. Let's keep our hope alive and remain alive. Let us not die. I refuse to die. I refuse to give up. And I wish the same to you people. Make up your mind that you will not die and you will not give up. You will surely eat the fruit of your labor in this grand community. You and I, we shall eat the fruit of our labor in this grand community. We will not be found wanting. We will not be missing. Okay, we sympathize with the family of those that have passed away in the course of this battle, in the course of this fight, of getting this grant disbursed to us. Many heroes, have fallen off. Many heroes among us, have fallen to the grave. They have gone asleep. They have gone forever. They have departed from this earth forever. It's a very sad memory, a very sad history. But then we still thank God for some of us that are still alive, and we are still in the battlefront, fighting this battle with God with us, with God on our side. We will surely win this battle. We have already won, self. We have won already. We are just waiting for, the whistle, the final whistle to be blown, and the spoils of the battle, will be given to us, will be handed over to us. God has finally done so. So my own little way of advising you, or the little advice that I'm going to encourage us or advise us, as many uh, as many that cares to listen and to heed this word of advice, I would say that, just like what Adeze said earlier, Adeze said we should hand over everything to God. Let's leave everything to God's hand, that God will perfect it. And that is the same thing I'm saying now. Let's hand over everything to God's hand, because God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above what we ask or imagine. God will do it. He started it, He will perfect it. Okay, let's hand over everything to Him, and let's keep our heart together. Let's keep our heart together, and let's continue doing the work we are doing. This is my own piece of advice to us. All right, let's begin to look, at places, to look at we can get value, where we can get jobs, where we can get work to do, to be able to step up our level and upgrade to another level. Especially now that we are on this channel, let's begin to prognose, or to put our eyes on the business we can do online, like some of the ones that have been bringing up to us. They can actually help us to keep our heart at float, you know, to keep our hearts, our mind away from the grant issue. I'm not saying we should neglect it completely, we should forget about it completely, which is not even possible. No matter how much I preach, or no matter what anybody say, that we should remove our mind from the grant, it is not possible for us to remove our mind from it, because even the Bible say, where your treasure is, that is where your mind or your heart will be. So our treasure is already there. Some of us sold our landed property, to subscribe for this grant. Some people sold their cars. I happen to be one of the people that sell their cars, you know, for them to subscribe for grants. Are you getting it now? So it is like that. Although where I sold my car is not for UAG, that's I'm talking about in terms of Tepicon and SEM. Are you getting it now? So, but even in this UAG and Tilbat, I've seen people. I know people that sold their cars to be able to subscribe for Tilbat and even for this UAG. Are you getting it now? And some of the people, some of the bundle heads or cluster head in Tilbat, some of them have gone deep down under the 6 feet in the grave. Some of them have gone, they have left the fight, they have left the battlefield, and they have departed away out of this world in the process of waiting for this thing. And so the rest of us that are still alive and that we are still in this battle, it's my prayer that we will stay alive. We will stay alive and stay healthy until we have it delivered to us, and we will spend it and enjoy it. None of us will be found wanting. None of us will die. So what I will just admonish us, in the process of waiting for this grant to be disbursed to us, my own little admonition is that let's just remove our mind from it for now, temporarily. Let's remove it. Let's just do as though it doesn't exist again. As a matter of fact, and that is the only thing we can do to be healthy, to keep our heart, healthy. The only thing we can do to keep our heart healthy and our mind at peace is to look for something to engage our minds with. Let's get involved in all these online businesses. As a matter of fact, with the way things are going now, I'll be coming up with more of other online businesses that we can be doing to be getting something, and it will help us to remove it. It will help a great deal to remove our mind, to shift our mind a little bit away from grants. Because I tell you the truth, by the time you engage your mind with other profitable online businesses, that is making you, that is earning you money, you know, earning you money daily, weekly, and monthly. All right. Your mind will be off, will be shifted away from the grant a little bit. All right. Till when God will finally deliver it to us, because this thing now it's only God that can deliver it to us. And it's as a result of what is causing all this delay now. It's as a result of the country we find ourselves. That is the way our country is. That is the way Nigeria is. And that we will keep, it's our country. So we can't abandon the country. We have to keep praying for the country. We have to keep praying for the leadership of our country, that God should help them. God should help them, to have a pity for the citizen of the country. All right. And God should step into the matter of this country, and and help the lives of people that are there, so that people can be relieved of the burden and the pains, the hardship that is going on, or they are going through. All right. It's only God that can deliver us in this country. We can't fight this battle ourselves. So we have to hand it over to God by praying to God to help us, and God will see us through. So in the meantime, while we are waiting for God to help deliver this grant to us, in no time, all right, let's help ourselves by engaging our mind in some other online businesses that can be fetching us money daily and weekly. I have some of them, that I've been rolling up. I'll be rolling them, to us one after the other. Like the one that I posted today now, it's a very good one. It's a very good one. I'm yet to do withdrawal, because some of you are coming to my private chat, and some people are even writing in the comment section, asking me whether I've withdrawn my honey in that Telegram program that I posted this morning. I just started this morning. I have not gotten enough, because the threshold for withdrawal, which is the limit you can withdraw, is 10,500. And as at this morning that I posted it on this channel, I've not gotten up to that amount. And that's the reason why I've not withdrawn. But I know that any moment from now, I should be ready to withdraw. And as a matter of fact, the moment I make my first withdrawal in that Telegram program, I will come up with it. I will make a video about it and show it to us here on this channel, to prove the authenticity, the genuinity of that program. But I'm having a feeling that it's authentic, it's genuine, because where I got the link of the program from, in the group that I got it from, they're actually testifying. They are sharing the testimony, that how they have made their withdrawal. Are you getting it? So I am yet to experience it. And I know that any moment from now, because by now the money will have accumulated, based on the number of people that have used the link to join the program. I know that the money must have accumulated to that withdrawable amount whereby I can withdraw it. And by the time I see it after this broadcast now, I will go and check it. If it's up to 10,005 where I can withdraw it, I will make a short video about it, so that I can show it to us here as a proof that the program is actually legit and I've done a withdrawal. All right, so that is that for that. So I want to appreciate you all. I would have loved to read some of the questions and answer them. Let me see whether I can manage to read some. Who is this? George Omaji said, sir, please let me ask, does it mean that all those bundles that might not be paid are also potential subscribers that may not be paid? Please help me to understand. Thank you. Do I understand this question? You said all those bundles that might not be paid, whether they are potential subscribers. Oh, all those bundles that might not be paid. Okay, I'm trying to understand that question. Okay, maybe you mean to say those people in the bundles, they are subscribers. So anybody, any data that is in the bundle that was submitted, they are subscribers first and foremost. They are subscribers. So you saying whether they will not be paid, whether they meet the same people as subscribers? Yes, they are subscribers. Those bundles that may not be paid, it also means that there are subscribers that may not be paid. But that is not our portion. We will all be paid depending on the NGO that you submitted your data as a bundle. All right. according to what Apostle Kama said in the meeting, he said there are so many bundles, that was submitted that will not be attended to, that they will not be treated, they will not be disbursed to because they are duplicate. They saw too many duplication in some of those bundles, and they have to sort them out. They have to remove them. So all those ones that will be removed will not be paid because they are not real. They are not genuine. So in as much as you know that your own data, you are genuine, and you submitted your data to a good NGO, you will be paid. Let's just believe that none of us here will be shortlisted. None of us here on this channel, you are my brothers and my sisters, none of us here will be shortlisted. We will not be among of the bundles that will not be paid. We will all be paid. And don't also forget that I said it in my previous broadcast, in my previous live stream, all right, that the moment this grant is disbursed, and I mean what I'm saying, because I'm a philanthropist myself, and that's the reason why I run an NGO. I like seeing people laughing. I like seeing people happy. I like seeing people happy a lot. And I like to see myself impacting people positively in my own little way. It's not as if I'm wealthy, but I'm rich in Christ. I'm rich in the Lord, okay? I'm wealthy in Christ, all right? And Christ is enough for me. I'm contented. I'm contented with my wealth and my richness in Christ Jesus, okay? So the little He blessed me with physically, all right? I wouldn't mind to share with people as long as you are following me as my subscribers on this channel. I will share whatever is being given to me in this disbursement. I will share it with some of you, as many of you that can come on live broadcast like this, and I can read your comments. I can get your data, through your comment. I will share it with you. No matter how small it is, I will share it with you to appreciate you and compensate you for subscribing to my channel. All right. So I will do that. But the amount that I'll be sharing, the amount I'll be giving as a giveaway has not been mentioned. I've not mentioned it. I've not said it. I've not said anything about that. But you will get to know it when the time comes. I'm just waiting for the money, the money to be disbursed, so that I can see the amount that is coming to me, which will be what will determine the amount I'll be giving to each person, each of my subscriber, as a giveaway. Mind you, I said it before, I'm repeating it again so that you don't coach me tomorrow that I bridge my I that I broke my words. All right. It is not everybody that's subscribers on my channel that will be given the giveaway. It's only meant for the active ones. And the only way I can know the active ones are those that are coming to live stream like this. They are the ones that can be seen or that can be recognized as the active subscribers or active participants in my channel. They are the ones that I will give the giveaway to. The giveaway is not for everybody, it's for active subscribers. You must be a subscriber. You must be a subscriber, and you must be active on my live stream like this. I can see you. I can see all of you. I can see all of you. All of you here, you are just 11 in number. Are you getting it? But I know that a majority of people, of my subscribers, will be watching it after this live. Will be watching the video later. But for those of you that are live on the live stream, sending your chats, making comments, all right? Because not until you make comments before I will see your name, all right? So as long as you are making comments, I'll be taking note of your name, and you are the one that I'll give the giveaway to. I will not break my words. That's my word, and I won't go back on my words. I will surely do that. As long as this money is disbursed, just consider it done. That you surely get your giveaway from me. You surely get your giveaway from me, and it's going to be from, let's say, from 20,000 upward. So I can't say specifically now. It's the money that's given to me, that's paid to me for this grant, that will determine it. It can be 50, it can be 100. Are you getting it now? So it depends. Even though I can't liberate everybody on this channel, but it is, pertinent that I should just pick some few selected few. I should pick some people, and empower them financially, liberate them in my own little way, even if just 100,000 naira. Are you getting it? At least my heart will be at peace that yes, God has helped me to empower few people. which will give me joy. It will give me joy a lot. So let's keep our fingers crossed and let's keep praying to God to help us for this money to be disbursed. And let's be hopeful. Let us not lose hope. It's not good to lose hope. As a matter of fact, anybody on this channel must not lose hope. I don't like people that loses hope. Okay, let's all be hopeful. The fact that we're on this channel alone is enough reason to be hopeful. It's enough reason to have a full assurance, to be well assured that great things is about to happen, and it will surely happen. It will surely happen, and we shall all witness it and enjoy it very, very soon. It shall happen. So I appreciate you all for coming. I thank you for your participation on the channel. And as you are sending your messages, as you are sending chats, making comments, all right, I'm seeing your name. As I'm making comment, I'm seeing your name. I've already taken down some of your name, all right. But the day the giveaway will be done, the day I will do the giveaway, is going to be on a live broadcast like this. I keep saying it. So don't get tired of coming to live broadcast, because the day it will happen, it will be on a live broadcast like this. And don't also forget, like I've been saying it, that my live broadcast is just twice in a week, Tuesday and Thursday. Those are the 2 days that I do live stream like this. Tuesday like this, and Thursday. And the time is between 12 and 2. That is the time I'm expected to come on live broadcast, between 12 o'clock, 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. Anything 10 or 15 minutes past 2, if you don't see me on live stream on those two days that I mentioned, if you don't see me from anything 15 minutes past 2 p.m., if you don't see me on live stream, just know that I can't make it for that day. Then it will be shifted to another day. Are you getting it? But it must surely fall on Tuesday and Thursday. Are you getting it? So those are the 2 days that I come on live stream like this. So don't forget. All right. And the giveaway will be done, between those 2 days, the 2 days that I mentioned for my live stream, Tuesday and Thursday. Okay. Depending on the time, the disbursement, depending on the day, the disbursement is made. Okay, so it's going to be on a live stream like this, and as I'll be reading people's comments, I'll be noting down their names, like I always do. I'll be noting down their name, and that very day, I will mention it here, that as many of you as are on this live stream, just tell me your name and your WhatsApp number. Tell me your name and your WhatsApp number, your bank account and your WhatsApp number. Those are the 3 things that I will ask you on that day during that live stream. I will ask you for your name, your account details, and your WhatsApp number, because I will reach you. I would like to reach you on WhatsApp before I make the payment, before I send the money to your account as a giveaway that I want to give. Well, it's going to be when the money is disbursed. So I appreciate you all for participating on this live stream, and I hope to see you again by the grace of God next week, Tuesday, between the hour of 12 and 2 p.m. Thank you, and God bless you.